Oh, and we decide alright, of course not. So annoying, dude. Because then the title's not right when I want to transfer it over either. The VOD, so. This one we're going to be doing right now too. YR4 here for this dynasty in that UAB. Obviously this dynasty in that UAB no it's ready, but we are number 5 this year. See there's our Syracuse. For the conference standings here. There it is. Army is also 4-0 in conference. Other teams already have 2 losses, and we have 2 conference games left. So all you got to do is win one of these conference games. Make the conference championship and defend our championship title. And that's funny. Right now I'm the 5th seed in this dynasty, and I'd be playing Baylor. I just played a big game against another dynasty. I see the teams are different, but still, it's funny. Hopefully you can maybe earn a bye again. If I'm undefeated, that'd be cool. But let's see here. See how American looks this week. So UConn's actually playing Syracuse now, the conference. Okay. Army's playing East Carolina. See if East Carolina gives Army a good game. They almost came back on me. Okay. Oh, now Pins gets on when I'm playing my UAB Dynasty. This is the Okay, so this is UTSA schedule. They beat Memphis, they beat Texas State, then they lost to Texas, then they beat North Texas. Texas close enough. Then they lost to Air Force, lost to Army, had a bye week, lost to Tulane. And then after that 3 games this week, they bounced back with wins over South Florida and Temple. Progressive hit runner, okay. We got 90 overall receiver there. 94 speed, another one with 96 speed. Ooh, their corners are not good. On the travel, take on the Roadrunners. And we'll just wear all lines fine.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the UAB Blazers. Taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So UAB's offense will come out first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. So UTSA's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field.
Breaks into the open. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got it behind the line. It's carry on. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Roadrunners will hustle to the line. Let's talk for just a second about UTSA. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Petty. Throws for the tight end. Trying to pull his way in. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. The snap sets up the throw. Grabs behind the line. It's man. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't move it a millimeter on that last play, and now they'll try it again on 3rd and goal from the 1. Slams it ahead. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close, punch it in for a touchdown here.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Penalty is on the D. I guess the good news is it didn't lose much ground. There's not much left. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the screen. He's in open space downfield. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
God, he's annoying to play against. You think about it as a defense, I'm trying to cage you in, trying to keep you in the pocket, and then he's just whoop, 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 spinning all over the place, getting outside the pocket, making plays, and then you got to go chase him again and again and again. Just wears you out.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. Got his man quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Under fire. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Blazers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you throw it up.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake. Got a man, it's Brown.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught near the sticks, it's Russo. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off play action on 1st down. Got a man, it's Brown. And he just couldn't get started. Goes down behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll lose yardage on the completion. All right, guys, let's take just a second here and talk about UTSA. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The inside handoff. Got enough for the 1st. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. looking for a man. It's Croman Hope. Good timing on the quick out. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. And the Blazers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blazers.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Florida State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Doak Campbell Stadium, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Carolina.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. The Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Got the quick pass. Still running at the 40. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quick handoff. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, you know, on 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the 1st down.
They'll try to slam it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Looking downfield, it's Petty. Fires into the end zone.
Oh, come on, I'm not
To
saying.
the house. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll run it from the gun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Blazers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. At midfield, he's got room. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Scanning the field, it's Petty. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. That's caught, it's Brown. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. He makes the grab. Turning it on. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's on target and complete. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Roadrunners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Here's the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Now, 4th down.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the returner will be knocked down. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively 1st half. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
The Blazers will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the 1st half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Back to pass, it's Petty. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Blazers are threatening in the red zone. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got the tight end. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UAB.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Florida State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 10 to North Carolina. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the...
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Finds his man. It's Russo. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Roadrunners moving quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Petty. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Catch in the middle, it's Weiss.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Back to pass on second down. Touchdown, UTSA! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Makes it past the marker. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Croman Hope. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Come on, receiver. You can make that play. You do it all the time in practice. Don't come out here on game day and start getting big eyes under the big lights. You got to make that catch.
Turns it on in midfield. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Line is set on 3rd down.
Okay.
From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Blazers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And they will score! Touchdown, UAB!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Weiss. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And the Roadrunners headed quickly to the line.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Petty. Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? The Roadrunners are flying down the field.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Not anymore.
They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout.
Got
Got his man downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Trying to get them outflanked on the jet sweep. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. He's got it on the move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Spins away from the defense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Breaks into the open. And he avoids the tackle with the slide. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunner. Quick strike through the air for the score. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back and keep that momentum going.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The give on the inside. On the move at the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
You ain't turbo with it.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
All the time at once.
Leaves it with the running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Takes the knee, and the perfect season is still alive.
Woo! Get out of here with one.
Talk about building
No time,
coming through with clutch plays.
Let's go away.
Can really set the course for the rest of the season.
I don't know.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks. They've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment. That continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
The UAB passing record for a career 9th. On to the next one. On to the next one. No recruits this week? Damn. Still number 5. Now we play a bad Charlotte team. Charlotte has not been good at all in this dynasty so far. Been at the bottom of the American like every year. Took the scores from conference last week. UConn got killed by Syracuse in the out of conference game. Ooh, Army lost. East Carolina beat them 14-2. Navy beat Tulsa, which Navy's not as good this year. Have been decent, but not this year. Temple just beat Charlotte. South Florida got shut out on their out of conference game against Pittsburgh. North Texas won a close game against Tulane. Memphis beat Rice this week. Florida Atlantic play out of conference Michigan in front of out of conference. In conference, we're traveling to Charlotte. We got North Carolina North Texas. Going to South Florida. Army going to Rice. UTSA is playing out of conference at Ball State. Tulane's going to Memphis, and Troy is going to play Tulsa. Tulsa's actually in our conference, and Troy's not. Troy's a rivalry of ours, though. Look at the conference standings here. Things are a little interesting now with North Texas only getting back conference-wise of Army. We are secured, though. Still has us playing Baylor in the first round. Oh, yeah, look at that. We're closer to getting our first 5-star of this dynasty. Hell yeah. Be a great get for the defense. Georgia. They're not going to change their minds about Georgia. Thomas. Only got 5 points available. Remove these guys. They're not changing their minds. Oh, this guy's literally about to commit to us. We'll take the 10 points off. Save that. So we're going to get him for this week. Costa Rica player. B plus ain't great, but the B plus and A minus will take. Guess I'll just do the extra 5 like here. Doesn't really matter. Charlotte 2 once again is no good. Memphis. Maybe South Florida is surprising. Wait, this is their last game already? What the heck? Week early? There's 56 across the board. No wonder they're not any good. QB. Oh, nice pick. I feel like their offense is higher than 56. So far, the defense too. Like nothing special, but I mean, like at least should be in the 60s or maybe 70s. Like the depth, I guess. I don't know how stuff adds up to 56, but whatever. Yeah, let's wear all white again. Yeah, some green to them as well.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UAB Blazers. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UAB's offense will get the first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these.
There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Blazers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air, it's Croman Hope. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Blazers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
No, wait.
Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. And the Blazers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. The throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to get it through the air. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Blazers! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Jackson going to throw it. Gets it out fast.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
And the 49ers want to move quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Makes the catch. It's Slade. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Pressure coming. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option to give.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Gandy. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Charlotte.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football team.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Dumps it to the back. He's got it. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Bring in the heat. Working that left side. Touchdown, UAB. A great catch and run for 6.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The give from the gun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. And the 49ers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Jackson will throw. Here's the pressure.
Oh, man.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The 49ers will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Quickly complete. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. We've reached a break. It's UAB on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Here's the give off the left side. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Up by double.
Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UAB. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And the 49ers in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try the left side. At midfield, he's got room. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. We wind inside 4 minutes to play in the half.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll send the tight end in motion. On the move, it's Cobb. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Jackson gonna throw it. Pocket breaking down. They're working that left side. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
Line getting set on second down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Got his man. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Using his feet to buy time. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Blazers with the 1st and 10.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Sets up the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Oh.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And he runs it all the way down to the 3-yard line before he's finally knocked down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blazers. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over Wyoming. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They are deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Jackson will throw. Looking to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The play action fake. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Number 15, on to kick it away.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
Oh.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
Leaves it with the back. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do they do right away? Right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looking for room, it's Cobb. Runs through the tackle.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Now the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Trying to get it to the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The 49ers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He'll keep it himself. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Caught over the middle. It's Lay. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. Quick step and go. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Charlotte. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. On the move. Got the first down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down and 10. They're going to ride this running back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Fires to the big fella. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gill. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got the first down and more. He now has 91 yards on the ground and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to take... Oh, he's got some space. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UAB. And they take it in for 6 more points. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Gonna run it. It's Cobb. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the 49ers are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
That's another Charlotte.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Jackson gonna throw it. Let's it fly. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Gill. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Fast completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give to the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Anyways,
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to surge it in. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UAB. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Gives it on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Jackson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd down play from the gun. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Niners! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What record did I break now? Single season record broken in American Conference rushing touchdowns. Nice. Just breaking records in both. See how good I'm running the ball. We'll find this quickly. Hey, there it is. My first 5-star commit of this dynasty. Fucking home state Alabama guy too. And we got 4-star. So big gets for UAB, a 5 and a 4 there. And we moved up 2 spots for number 3. Oh yeah. We might have a way easier schedule on this one, but I ain't gonna complain about being number 3 and possibly getting a bye. Especially when the playoff games will be a lot harder. For me. Where I wasn't even expect to win, even with a bye. Yeah, see, look right now, I'd have to play LSU or Ohio State, and that would be a tough-ass game, hard-ass game. It's only like a 79 in this one. Alright, we'll do my recruiting eventually, I guess. I was gonna finish this one tonight, but there's still way too many games left, and I'm not gonna be on football that long, so let's play more Texas Tech. Yeah, a couple UAB games done. Next time I play UAB, I can get the conference champion. Well, the regular season game and then the conference championship game done. Maybe playoffs. Nice. Duke decided to offer on this guy. He might know his thing now, because the potential gave us this conference. Oh, he hasn't gone top fucking 5 yet, so I can't. That's what I can. Come on, audio thing. Get out of my fucking way for see the deal breaker. Thank you. Goes prestige. This one goes prestige. Conference prestige. Okay. Let's see if we can match those with one that is good. It's not that one. It could be that one. Ah, fuck, there's still 2 it could be. That sucks. I really was hoping to know because Boston College offered. Ends over there trying too hard. This guy I'm worried about because they got fucking tier 2 of pipeline and I don't, which really sucks because that is a thing. You know, I kind of just want to switch over to. I don't feel like doing the recruiting right now, actually. Alright, let's save. Alright, stream, I gotta end again. We're going crazy with different streams today, but that's because I like the odds to be set for it. We're moving over to Texas Tech. And we'll end that stream for a bit.